Hey guys! So I just, in my vlog, which should be out by now if you're watching this, actually, you know, no, it's not going to be. Anyways, in my vlog I talked about how often I'm going to upload the vlogs and the days that I'm going to and when I'm not going to and things like that. Well, I don't want this to be strictly a vlog channel, mainly a vlog channel, yes, but not strictly a vlog channel. So there's challenges and gaming videos, just different things like that that I'm really interested in that I might throw in sporadically here and there. And it's not to say that it's going to be a certain day of the week, so just because this is going to be up on a Monday doesn't mean every Monday there's going to be another video. It just means that whenever I feel like making a different kind of video, that's what I'm going to do. So, with that being said, today what I thought we could do for our first video is a get to know me tag. So the people that follow me now or watch me right now can see, and then if and when my channel gets bigger, we can do another one to see how I've changed, or just so that other people can see. So without further ado, let's get started. The first question is, what's your middle name? My middle name is Renee, but like my first name, which you could probably see in the description below, is not spelled right. It's R-A-Y-N-A-E. No, my mom was not a hippie when she spelled my name out. I promise. That's the first question everybody asks me, and I mean everybody asks me that question, even when I was in high school. She wasn't a hippie. She just likes names spelled really weird, which I got from her because so do I. Number 2, what's your favorite color? Yellow and black and gray. Those 3 colors probably make up my wardrobe. Not so much yellow because it's hard to find yellow clothes, but black and gray make up my wardrobe. But yellow definitely would be the top, but black and gray a close second. Who is your first best friend? My first best friend was a guy named Curtis. He lived here in, he lived in Prineville. I think he still does. He might, I don't know. But he lived in Prineville when we were younger. We were really close and we did a lot of stuff together all the time. And then I moved to Texas. I actually didn't talk to him for years. And then he got a hold of me through Facebook when I first got one, and we were like a long distance relationship and everything, and you know, we were kids, so it didn't work out very well. We were 8th graders, I want to say, so it didn't work out the best. Then we got back and we were okay friends, but Curtis was definitely my first best friend. How tall are you? 5'6" and 3/4, 5'7" on a good day. I always tell people I'm 5'7" because I hate being short, but I'm actually taller than my mom and my sister, so that's something. Cats or dogs? Dogs. Mine, I don't know if you can see him, he's right there. I'm not really a cat person just because I like animals that are sweet and caring and cuddly, and I've never had a cat that's like that. I've always had the kind of cat that hide under your bed and claw your feet, and I hated that as a child. That traumatized me. But there is one cat, and I'll put a picture right here of a Savannah cat, and I just think they're awesome. Jesse and Gina from BF vs. GF, or Prank vs. Prank, whatever you want to say. They have 2 of them, Nyla and Bamboo, and I absolutely love them. And I want to get my own. That's the only kind of cat I'll ever have. Other than that, dogs 100%. Funniest moment throughout school? Oh God. High school was kind of just, I kind of hated high school, to be honest with you. Actually, no, here we go, I got a good one. So my senior year of high school, I had to get, did I get a cavity? I think I got a cavity filled. And I begged my mom, please don't make me go back to school with a numb mouth. So she made me go back to school anyway. And my friend Holly and my friend Sam just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. And I'm like trying to laugh, and this half of my mouth was just like, and wouldn't work. So I think that's my funniest / most embarrassing moment in school. How many countries have I visited? 0, just America. Which I guess it's not visiting if I live here. Are you in or have you gone to college? I'm currently in college. Right now it's summer though. I'll be starting back up in about 3.5 weeks, I want to say. So probably 3.5 weeks I'll be starting up again. I'm studying criminal justice. I think I'm about 54 credits or something like that into my 94, 93 credit degree. I'm getting an associate's. What was your favorite and worst subject in high school? Favorite, hands down, was PE/athletics. PE, when I started going to school here again in Oregon, athletics was in Texas. My worst subject was math. My freshman year, I failed algebra. I couldn't do it. Didn't even take it in my sophomore year. And then my junior year, I jumped straight to geometry. And I was good at geometry, so I guess algebra was my worst subject. But then I took it again, algebra again, my senior year, and got a D in it. So it's still my worst. But then I took it again in college because I had to, obviously, for my degree. And I got better. I got a B in both. But I don't know if it was that it was actually my worst subject or I was just a stubborn high schooler. So my favorite drink. Oh gosh. Normally I would tell you sweet iced tea because I am from the South, so that's the drink down there. But right now it's actually the lemon lime seltzer waters. I'm absolutely in love with them. I hated seltzer water before, but I just tried these because I love lemon and lime, so I tried it and fell in love with it. I highly recommend it. Not sponsored, but hey, if you would like to sponsor. My favorite animal, a wolf. Hands down, a wolf. I actually have a tattoo. You're probably not going to be able to see it very well, but it's a raven here and then a wolf right here. My dad had like 8 wolf tattoos, and I remember growing up on top of our movie shelf, he had like a whole rack of just wolves, and they've captured my attention, and I'm absolutely in love with them. My favorite perfume? I don't think I have one. I mean, everything that I wear is from Bath & Body Works, so 9 times out of 10, if you just go to Bath & Body Works and give me something from Bath & Body Works, I'll like it, so I don't have a specific favorite one. Tea or coffee? Tea. I actually quit drinking coffee just because TMI, it makes me have to go to the bathroom, and I hated going to work in the morning and having to go to the bathroom in my first 15 minutes of my shift. So definitely tea. What would you or have you named your children? Well, oh my god, this is hard. I really like the name Jackson Ryan or Jackson Michael, something like that. I really like that. I like Camden Scott. For a girl, I really like Lainey Danielle. And I don't really have very many girl names picked out, so if I have more than one girl, I'm kind of screwed because I've got quite a bit of boy names picked out. Another name for a boy that I really, really, really love is Declan James. I don't know why, I just absolutely love it. I've never even heard the name before, but one day I was like doodling and writing and I came up with it, and I was like, oh, I'm naming one of my sons that. What sports do you play or have you played? Currently, I just go to the gym, so it's not a specific sport. About 2 years ago, for 3 years, so a year and a half ago, for 3 years, I did CrossFit, and I loved it, lived and breathed it, and I still think it's an awesome thing, but it messed up my back and it messed up my metabolism, so I kind of just let it go, and I missed the sport, but it was for the better. But in high school, well, not even just high school, but from the time I was like 4 to my sophomore, junior year of high school, because I started CrossFit, so I quit softball, but anyways, so basically for like 13 and a half years, I played softball. It was a huge part of my life. I played third baseman 99% of that time, and then I played a little bit of left field, and I played first base a little and shortstop like one time. But for the most part, my home away from home was the third base on a softball diamond. My favorite book? Oh goodness. What was that previous question? My favorite book, it's kind of like the favorite perfume type thing. I read so many books and I love all kinds of books. I guess I'll say right now my favorite is the Harry Potter series because that's currently what I'm reading. I watched the movies a bazillion times, but never read the books, so I finally buckled down and I'm reading the books right now. I'm halfway through the 4th one, so right now definitely the Harry Potter series. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Oh, goodness gracious. Number 1 favorite, Joey Graceffa. I love that man. He's so awesome. I love everything he stands for, and I'm entertained every single time I watch him. So, Joey Graceffa, Jelly and Day, Shannon Beveridge. I always make a space. It's not Shannon Beveridge, it's Shannon Beveridge. Jesse and Gina, obviously. I watch the Snake Bites channel with Brian Bergerac. I think that's how you say his last name. Who else do I watch? PewDiePie and Cinnamon Toast Ken. Those are the ones that I mainly watch, that I will consistently watch every day, but there's days that I will throw in some other YouTubers. I'm subscribed to a whole list. I can actually show you. I just get so obsessed with YouTubers and I just have to follow all of them. But this is my list that I'm following right now. Pull up, come on. This is my list right now. Yeah, so that's who I'm following right now. So I wouldn't say they're all my favorite. I listed my favorite, but that's who I follow right now. My favorite movie, The End of Watch, with Jake Gyllenhaal and I don't know that other guy's name. Anna Kendrick's in it too. But it's about 2 police officers in Los Angeles and I absolutely love it. It's the best movie I've ever seen and it makes me cry every single time. If you have not seen it, then you need to. You need to watch it. I'll put a link in the description down below for a trailer for it so you can watch it. I highly, highly recommend it. Single or taken? I'm taken by somebody we must not name because she has requested that we please keep it private for now. Hope eventually that we'll be able to talk about her and show her on camera. But until then, I'm going to respect her privacy because I kind of really love her. So, yes, I'm taken by whom you might not know right now. What's your ideal first date? Oh. Well, what's completely out of the question is a movie. I hate that. When I go out with somebody for the first time, I want to be able to sit and talk with you. I do not want to just sit in a movie theater and watch a movie. I want to get to know you as a person, and if your ideal date is a movie, then we're not going to be great together. I'd probably say dinner, and then definitely dinner, and maybe a walk in a park, or just somewhere that we can talk because I really want to get to know you. I love getting to know people, and if we're going to potentially date, I want to get to know you. How many girlfriends or boyfriends have you had? We're not going to discuss that number, so next question. Favorite memory from my childhood? Oh. Alright. Gotta pull deep from in here. I think my favorite memory that I can think of right now, I'm probably gonna stop this video and think of something way better. But what I'm thinking of right now is I was in middle school, so 7th or 8th grade. I was living down in Texas, so I slid into home and I totally took out the catcher. And it was the game-winning point, so it was just awesome. And I remember the team screaming and going insane, and I was just so happy in that moment. Do I speak any different languages and how well? I do not speak any other language but English. Do I have siblings? Yes, I have a little brother. He will be 17 in November. His name is Greyson. He is oh my god, he's gonna be a junior in high school. He's growing up way too fast. And I have a sister that's older than me, and she's 24. She'll be 25 next March. She lives in Bend, and she's a recruiter for some company. Describe your fashion sense. Well, for one, I wouldn't even say that I really have a fashion sense. I wear jeans and a t-shirt or jeans and basketball shorts all the time, and in the winter it's jeans and a sweatshirt. So I don't have a fashion sense, but that's what I wear, I guess. My favorite restaurant. Again, that's like asking me to pick my favorite book or my favorite perfume. I don't have one. I love food, so I just love to go everywhere. I don't even have a favorite one right now. So that's a question I can't answer. What are some of your favorite TV shows? Chicago Med, Chicago PD, and Chicago Fire. Definitely my top 3. Chicago Med is my favorite, but those 3 shows are absolutely awesome. And I'll also put a link in the description to a trailer for each of those. They're all out of season right now. I don't remember when they go back, but they're amazing. They're obviously, Chicago Med is obviously about nurses and doctors in the Chicago hospital. Chicago PD is about the Chicago Police Department. It's about an intelligence branch from the Chicago PD, and Chicago Fire is obviously about the Chicago Fire, and it's an amazing show, all of them. Mac or PC? I don't care. Whatever I can get my hands on. Right now I have a, what do I have? An HP right now. I would like a Mac, but I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. What phone do you have? I do have an opinion on phones though. Apple, all the way. I have right here, I have the 6 Plus. It's my baby and I absolutely love it. I've had an iPhone since the iPhone 4. I gave away my iPhone 4 and got, actually I got a Galaxy something and absolutely hated it. So like 2 weeks later I went back and I got this and I absolutely love it. Apple 100% all the way. The last question is, tell us some of your bad habits. My biggest bad habit, I actually talked about in yesterday's vlog, was just being impatient. I'm so impatient for anything. Like, I take probably 15-20 minutes to get ready completely, like get out of the shower, get ready, put the little bit of makeup on that I do, get dressed. So that's about how long it takes me and my friend when we go out places. She takes between an hour to an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if it's a really nice place that we're going. And I'm so impatient and I'm constantly pestering her about, can we go, can we leave, can we leave? I know she hates it, but it's what I do. And another thing that I do that's a terrible habit is I procrastinate everything. Like, I'm probably the worst college student that anybody has ever seen. I've never failed a college class, so that's a good, well, I failed one, but not because of procrastination, because I hated the teacher. Anyways, but I procrastinate so much, and I study the night before a test. And you know when you're in high school and they tell you that for every credit hour of a class, you have to study like 30 minutes or an hour for that, so or 2 hours or whatever, some shit that they say, I don't even know. So say you have a 4-hour class, a 4-credit class, and you gotta study like, what, 12 some hours? I don't even know how long it is. To study that long for them, I study a half hour for that class. I've never failed a test, I've never done any of that stuff, so I don't know if that makes me a bad student or I beat the system, but I don't know. I don't know. Alright guys, that was my get to know me challenge. If you want to see anything else like that, just let me know in the comments or in my Twitter or anything. All the links to my social media are in the description. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it and I hope you guys have an awesome day.